Hi there and welcome to Real Yoga. I'm Hanna, and in today's practice we'll be working on balance using the stability of our core and really finding this connection to the earth, and specifically which part of us is connected to our foundation so that we can lift up and draw strength from that part of our body or our foundation to find the stability in a couple of fun balancing poses. So I'm super excited for this practice. You don't need anything fancy, just grab your stretchy pants and I'll meet you on the mat. So we're going to begin today's practice at the very top of our yoga mats. So take your feet about hips width distance apart. I tend to just rock front and back on my toes and my heels, just to get into this sort of shape where I feel that I'm not bringing too much weight in the front or in the back. Instead, just finding this even distribution of weight across all four corners, if you want to call them, of my feet. So maybe you play with that a little, and then once you've got it, really press down into the ground. And by doing that, feel that your kneecaps and your thigh muscles start to engage. And then without any kind of crazy control of the belly, feel as though your core or your midline just zips up, sort of like the action you would take if you were trying to actually do up a zipped coat or something. So zip up through your core, and then feel your spine lengthen as the crown of your head grows tall. And then finally roll your shoulders to your ears so that they can fall back down the back of your body. Maybe your palms face forward to exaggerate that sensation even more. And then once you're here feeling super grounded through your feet, see if you can close down your eyes. And with your eyes closed, notice if your body makes any tiny little micro movements, micro adjustments. So it is intrinsically harder to balance when you can't see. It's also fun to note that if you have a hearing issue, it's also super hard to balance. So it's not just our feet and our ability to stand on them that helps us stay upright. It's really our entire body working as a whole functioning being in order for us to find this grounding and this stability. So see if you can tap into that, whatever that sort of means to you. Notice what your toes and the micro little muscles in your feet are doing, in your ankles. What are your muscles doing all the way up your shin bones and your calves? Again, keep those knees and your thighs engaged, and think about very gently drawing your sit bones towards the earth so that once again that low belly contracts just gently to lift you up. Feel space and expansion through your chest. Maybe on your next inhale, feel yourself breathe into the full capacity of your rib cage. Feel your ribs expand left to right and front and back, and then exhale here. Can you get even deeper into this shape? We'll take a few more beats, still trying to keep our eyes closed if that's okay for you today. Just breathing deep and feeling completely grounded into this shape. Samasthiti or Uttanasana, mountain pose, whatever you want to call it. I always think of a bit of like a superhero or something, like I'm ready for action. Take one more full deep breath in here. And as you exhale, relax your shoulders and start to flutter your eyelids open. Nice. All right, on your next inhale breath, begin to reach your fingertips up to the sky. Notice here if your belly starts to splay out, see if you can contain the ribs, the core, and keep lifting through your heart space. Drop your shoulders slightly away from your ears. Nice. Take another inhale breath, reach your fingertips up. And then as you exhale, soften your knees, soften your elbows, and rain your fingertips down like little snowflakes. Let your head and neck hang here in Uttanasana or forward fold. You can bend the knees as much as you need to. And if your hands don't quite reach the mat, it's no problem. You can let them just dangle in space. On your next inhale breath, slide your hands to just underneath your kneecaps, so they're on your shins. Reach your heart forward as you press your shins into your hands, and maybe feel the weight distribute a little more into your toes here. Nice. Take another inhale breath, find length in your spine, and then exhale again to fold. You can bend your knees. Press into your fingertips and take a big step back with your right foot. And then once it's there, can you drop your hips as you inhale, reach your heart forward, your sternum forward. Nice. Think of the crown of your head as an extension of your neck and the neck as an extension of your spine. So your nice long line here. Beautiful. Take one more inhale. And then exhale, press into your palms and step back into downward facing dog, your first one for the practice. Spread your fingers wide, and then can you hide the heels of your feet behind your toes so that you feel your inner thighs slightly rotate towards one another, so you're tiny bit pigeon-toed here. You can bend your knees as much as you need to find length in your spine. We're here for one more inhale, and one more exhale. Nice. On your next inhale breath, step your right foot next to your right thumb, and again, sink your hips as you reach your heart forward. Nice. So one more breath in here. And then exhale, hop your left foot up to meet the right and fold. Uttanasana. Inhale, Adho Uttanasana, or halfway lift, shoulders away from your ears, belly draws in. Exhale again, melt it down. Press into your feet, take a slight bend in your knees. As you inhale, reach your arms all the way back up to the sky, nip your ribs in, and then exhale, bring your hands together and down, let them land in front of your heart. Sweet. All right. Again, inhale, reach your prayer to the sky. Maybe this time you look up, and then exhale again, bend your knees and your elbows as you come on down. Uttanasana. Inhale, lengthen, hands to your shins or maybe even your thighs if you need to find even more space here. And then exhale again to fold. Press into your fingertips. This time, left leg takes a big step back. Sink your hips as you reach your heart forward. But keep pressing into your back heel so your left thigh is engaged. Take an inhale. And then press into your hands. Exhale, downward facing dog. Nice. Staying here for just a few beats. Can you rotate the eyes of your elbows, whatever that is, your elbow creases forward so that your shoulders start to open a little more. Nice. Think about rolling your sit bones to the sky. Find that super nice long spine. Nice. One more breath in here. And out. On your next inhale breath, we're going to step the left foot forward next to your left thumb. Drop your hips, lift your heart, take an inhale, and then exhale, step your right foot next to your left and fold. Feet can still be hip distance or maybe together this time. Inhale to lengthen halfway, and exhale, melt it down. Inhale, rise all the way up, big stretch to the sides of your body. Draw your low ribs in, low belly in. As you exhale, bring your hands together and down in front of your heart. All right, inhale again to reach it up, maybe look up. Exhale, fold it down. You can bend your knees as much as you need. Inhale to lengthen halfway. Belly draws in, slight more weight into your toes. And then exhale, press into your fingertips. Again, right leg steps way back. Sink into your lunge, reaching your heart forward but engaging your back leg. Nice. Press into your hands and step it back, downward facing dog. All right, we're going to change it up. From here, draw your belly towards your spine. As you inhale, roll your spine forward, so curl it up to the sky until your shoulders come over your wrists. And once they're there, spike your heels back. We're coming into a plank pose. Nice. Even here, contain your belly. So hug your front body to meet your back body. And maybe your shoulders are still slightly rounded here. Engage your legs. Take an inhale. Exhale either to your knees or shift forward and lower all the way down in a straight line to your belly. Untuck your toes, roll your shoulders and elbows back. As you inhale, lift up for Cobra. Nice. Really press into your toenails. Can you lift your kneecaps and now lift your hands? Ooh, one more breath here. And then exhale, press into your hands. Tuck your toes, hips go high and back, downward facing dog is where we're going to hang out. Nice. Can you stretch your hips away from your hands and keep pushing your hands away from your hips and strongly into the mat? Nice. Really press into the space, especially between your first finger and thumb. Take one more inhale breath here. One more exhale. On your next inhale, step your right foot next to your right thumb. Drop your hips, look forward as you inhale. And then exhale, left foot meets it, fold. Inhale, lengthen halfway. Heart reaches forward, shoulders away from your ears. Exhale, melt it down. Inhale sends you all the way back up. Big stretch, reach for the stars. And then exhale, hands to your heart. Nice, we'll take it to the other side. Inhale, reach to the sky, stretch your rib cage. And then exhale, fold it forward. Nice. Inhale to lengthen, halfway lift. And then exhale, press into your fingerprints, left foot steps way back. Sink your hips, reach your sternum forward. Nice. Engage your back thigh, one more breath here. And then press into your hands, downward dog. Again, draw your belly in as you inhale and roll forward, come into plank, take your time. And then spike your heels back, keep pushing the mat away from you. So I know plank really sucks, but the more you can lift your body away using your core strength and the strength of your legs, the less impact this has on your wrists. That's enough in plank, yeah? Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, try to lower down in a straight line. Let your elbows skim your rib cage. And then untuck your toes as you inhale, lift up for a Cobra. Lift your hands off of the mat as you press strongly into the tops of your feet. And then can you lift the back of your skull a little higher? Look towards the top edge of your mat. And then drop your hands, tuck your toes, send your hips high and back, downward facing dog. Beautiful. Let's take a few breaths here, finding all those little bits in downward dog. There are so many things, so stretch out your body in a way that feels really good for you. Let your head and your neck just chill. Nice. On your next inhale breath, step your left foot next to your left thumb. Inhale to find your little lungey lunge here. And then exhale, right foot meets the left, fold. Inhale, lengthen halfway. Exhale, melt it down. Bend your knees slightly as you inhale, come all the way up. Reach your arms to the sky, bring your hands together. And exhale, hands to your heart. Nice. Take your hands by your sides, maybe give everything a little shake. And then from here, if they're not already, walk your big toes to touch. Leave a tiny thumb's print of space between your heels. All right, we're going to everyone's most favorite pose, no? Start to bend your knees, sink your hips back, and inhale, reach your arms by your ears. Uttanasana or chair pose. Nice, look ahead. And then here, really distribute more of the weight into your heels. So maybe you even lift your toes and give them a little wiggle. The more you sink deeply into your hips, but keep reaching your hands forward, the more your body is inclined to help you balance here. Beautiful. If you want a little more, you can always go deeper. If you want a little less, you can back up. Nice. Inhale again to reach your biceps by your ears. And then exhale, take your hands together and down in front of your heart. Take an inhale to lift your chest. And then exhale, start to round your spine as you hook your left elbow outside your right knee. And then press into your palms here to rotate your chest to your thumbs. Nice. Your head is an extension of your spine, so reach that baby forward. Beautiful. And then from here, try not to think about it too much. Bring a little bit more weight into your right foot by lifting your left heel. And then can you step your left leg all the way back? Coming to a little twisty lungy thingy here. Keep pressing into your hands to rotate your thumbs. We're here for one more inhale. One more exhale, spike the back heel back. And then inhale, reach your arms to the sky for a high lunge. You may need to adjust your feet slightly. Beautiful. Draw those low ribs, low belly in. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, maybe you sink a little deeper. Really engage that back leg, so squeeze your top thigh. Nice, deep breath in. And then exhale, hands come down, frame your front foot and step it back, plank pose. Take an inhale here. Exhale to lower all the way down. Untuck your toes, inhale for Cobra or Bhujangasana, and then exhale, downward facing dog. That's where we're gonna hang. Nice. Take a few breaths here. Pressing your hips away from your hands, shaking out your head. A little yes, a little no. A little blah, 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 blah. All right. From here, lift your heels up super high. Bend your knees as you look in between your hands, and however you like, you can step or hop or float to the top of your mat. Big toes touch. Inhale, lengthen halfway. Tiny bit more weight in your toes. Exhale to fold. From here, bend your knees a lot. Let your belly press onto your thighs. And then inhale, lift your arms, lift your chest. Uttanasana chair. Here again. Take an inhale. Exhale, hands together and down in front of your heart. Nice. One more inhale breath here. Lift your heart. And then exhale, hook your right elbow outside your left knee. You can curl your spine to hook it. And then once you've got it, inhale to lengthen through your spine, rotating your chest to your thumbs. Beautiful. Head and neck reach towards the top edge of your mat. Nice. And then again here, start to lift that right heel off the mat. Try not to think about it too much and see if you can just step your right leg way back, coming into a little twisty shape here. Nice. Get strong in your legs for one more breath here. Exhale, maybe you twist a tiny bit more. And then squeeze your thighs together. On your next inhale, reach both arms to the sky. High crescent lunge. Nice. Adjust your feet as you need to. A little bit more space between your front and back foot is a little easier for your balance. Nice. Stability in your core. Inhale, reach your arms up. And then exhale, take them all the way down to the mat and step back, plank pose. Take an inhale here. Exhale to lower down, nice and slow. Inhale, find your back bend, squeeze your shoulder blades together, reach your heart forward. Nice, and then exhale to downward facing dog. You're of course always welcome to be in child's pose here if you need a little rest. It's the beauty of an online or home practice. You can take breaks whenever you like. You can quit whenever you like. Alrighty. From your downward facing dog, start to walk your big toes a little closer together. And on your next inhale, send your right leg straight up and back, three-legged dog. Exhale to stay here. Can you press into both hands evenly? Can you try and draw your left heel a little closer to the mat? As you lift your right leg up higher, take an inhale. And then exhale, squeeze your knee to your nose, shift your weight forward, and then step your foot silently in between your hands. Nice. Fire up those legs. And inhale, arms reach up. We're back in our high lunge. My hair's got a little doing yoga of its own today, I think. One more big breath in here. Exhale. All right, keep your arms by your ears. Inhale, think up and over with your torso as you lean yourself forward. Come up super high on your back tippy toes. Take another inhale here. And then exhale, sweep your hands back behind you. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Palms face down, pinkies squeeze towards one another. And then on your next inhale, reach your arms to the sky, high lunge. Nice. Exhale, sweep your hands back, reach your heart forward. Nice. Inhale again, arms reach up. Exhale, sweep your hands back, reach your heart forward like you're peering over a well. Maybe you make a wish. And then from here, in 1, 2, or 3 steps, start to float your left leg off of the mat and come into a warrior 3. Nice. My leg is shaking a lot here. Maybe yours is too. Take another inhale. Another exhale. Press into your right foot with all it's got. And then start to bend your left knee into your chest. See if you can catch it when you get there. Nice job. All right. Stand up tall. Start to draw this left knee out to the side. Grab a hold of your ankle and bring your foot in towards your leg. Either above your knee or below your knee, or your toes can be on the floor. We're coming into a little tree pose. Once you've got your balance, bring your hands together at your heart. Breathe. If you're feeling stable, maybe you start to reach your arms into a big V shape above your head, pressing your left foot into your right leg. Nice, let your shoulders relax just a little. And if you want just a smidge more here, you can start to open your left knee a little more open to the left. That sounded silly. I hope you know what I meant. Nice, take one more big breath in. Exhale, bring your hands together and down, back in front of your heart. Release your foot from your leg, squeeze your knee towards your chest, stay balanced, take an inhale. And then exhale, big step back with your left foot, coming back into our little lunge. This time keep your hands at your heart. Take an inhale, lift your chest. And then exhale, left elbow paints a big rainbow and hooks outside your right knee. We've been here before. Press into your hands to find more of a twist. If you want even more here, you can make a fist with your bottom hand and then press into your top hand to find even more space. One more breath. And then exhale to slowly take both hands down to the inside of your right foot. Maybe you walk your right foot out a little more. And then press into your palms, allow your hips to sink low. We're in a little lizard pose here. Try to keep your front body nice and long. And if you want more strength building, you can keep your back knee lifted. If you want to get into your hips a little more, you can lower your back knee and this little, you'll feel it. So you choose whichever, it's like a choose your own adventure book. Of course, if you have more space in your hips today, you can walk your hands forward and come down onto your forearms, but only take that option if you can maintain a nice open heart, open chest. I'm going to chill out here today. We'll stay for just a few more breaths. Nice. And then from here, if you're down on your forearms, start to walk yourself back onto your hands. Let your toes spill over the right edge of your yoga mat. Get bouncy in your back leg, and we're going to hop that back foot forward and sink into a little Malasana Yogi squat pose. So, of course, some people's heels will not come down here, and that's no problem. Make this shape your own. It does not ever have to look like mine. See if you can lengthen your spine by reaching the crown of your head to the sky. Close your eyes here. Nice. If your elbows are inside your legs, press your knees into your arms and press your arms back into your legs so you feel a little bit of action happening. One more breath in. Exhale as you open your eyes, release your hands and step it back into downward facing dog. Optional vinyasa here if you want to take it, or maybe you just want to take a little shimmy in your down dog on your yoga mat. You do you. Alrighty, we'll meet together again in downward facing dog. When you're ready, walk your big toes again, nice and close. And on an inhale, send your left leg straight up and back. Exhale to stay, press evenly into both hands. Can you draw your right heel a little lower to the ground, but your left leg lifts even higher? One more inhale. Exhale, squeeze your knee to your nose as you shift your weight forward, shoulders over your wrists. And can you silently step your foot in between your hands? Good job. All right, from here, inhale, arms reach up, high crescent lunge. There's my hair doing some yoga again. Beautiful. Find your stability, whatever that looks like for you. In this pose, maybe you widen your stance a little. Really engage through your back thigh, spiking that back heel back. Back, 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 back. Baby got back. One more inhale. Keep your arms by your ears as you exhale, think up and over. Peer over that cliff. Maybe you're thinking about jumping into some awesome water. One more breath in here. And then exhale, sweep your hands back behind you, squeeze your shoulder blades together, your pinky fingers towards one another. Nice, and then on your next inhale, arms reach up, high lunge. Draw the belly in, exhale, send it forward, arms reach back. Like you're a superhero flying your cape. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, sweep it back, lean forward. Try to refrain from dumping your weight onto your thigh. Lift your torso away from your leg. And then from here, we're going to go flying into Warrior 3, lifting that right foot off of your mat, flexing your toes super strong in your both legs. Really feel that left leg pressing into the ground. Again, my legs are shaking. I think I've walked up too many stairs this week. One more inhale. And then exhale, start to squeeze your right knee towards your chest. Give it a little hug. And then open your right knee to the side. Grab your ankle and bring that foot into your leg, just wherever it wants to live. And then hands come together in front of your heart, your tree pose. Inhale, arms reach to the sky. Maybe open them wide in a big V shape so your shoulders can relax. Don't forget to breathe here. Holding your breath while you're balancing is not so helpful. And then final option again, you can start to open this right knee a little more to the right. Keep the left hip bone facing forward. We're here for one more inhale. And then exhale, hands come together and down, back in front of your heart. Release your foot from your leg, squeeze your knee back into your chest. Take an inhale breath to find length. And then exhale, step it way back. We're back in that lunge. Hands stay together at your heart. Take an inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, right elbow up and over. Cross your left knee and then press into your hands. Start to lengthen your spine and the crown of your head towards the front edge of your mat. Action out that back leg. So we're super strong in our foundation here. We're not dumping all of our weight into our thigh, even though it's tempting. If you want, you can make that fist with the bottom hand and then press your top hand into your fist to find even more space. One more breath here. And then exhale, hands come to the inside of your left foot. You can walk that left foot open to the side. And then again, we're gonna meet here in a lizard pose. Once again, you can choose to have that back knee lowered if you want to get into your hips a little deeper today. Otherwise, you can build a little more strength by lifting that back knee. If you want to walk your hands forward to come onto your forearms, please feel free to do so. Any other variations that your body is craving today, always feel free to listen. Do what's feeling amazing for you. We'll take one more breath here. As you exhale, if you're on your forearms, walk yourself back onto your hands and then listen carefully. We're going to change it up. This time we're going to take this left foot and swing it way back behind us and meet together in plank pose. Press the mat away from you. Super strong here. We're here for 2 more breaths. One more breath. Take an inhale. And then exhale, hips go high and back, downward facing dog. Good job. Take a deep breath in, and then exhale, walk your feet forward, cross your ankles, and we'll meet together in a comfy seat of your choice. If cross-legged does not do it for you, please feel free to always find an alternative option. Once you're there, take a couple of rolls of your shoulders, maybe a little shimmy shimmy. Nice. Close your eyes as you inhale, sit up super tall. And exhale, ground down into your seat. So feel the parts of your body that are connected with your foundation. Sitting like this is super grounding because we can feel a lot of our body in connection with the earth below us. And then of course, knowing that you're supported, allow yourself to release a little more deeply into the earth below you. If it feels okay, start to bring your hands together in front of your heart. Take a deep breath into the whole space of your ribcage, front, back, and sides. And then exhale, let it out your mouth. Take one more inhale breath here. And exhale, let it go. Bow your chin to your chest. Bring your thumbs to the center of your eyebrows. Take an inhale. And as you exhale, we say Namaste. Thank you all so much for sharing your practice with me today. I hope you had a good time. Please, if you enjoyed that video, I would love a like and a subscribe, and feel free to share it with anyone you think would benefit. Take care. Namaste.